talk about the importance of a title, and then we'll go through and actually construct a title, and I'll show you exactly how I do it to optimize it for search and suggested and evergreen content, right? So the optimal length, first and foremost, put simply, the optimal length obviously depends on where your channel is at in the process, right? Do you have a newer channel? Is your channel more established? If you have a newer channel, then obviously you should shoot for a longer title so you can potentially rank for longer tail keywords and more potential keywords as well, right? You can stuff a couple potential keywords in a longer title, whereas in a shorter title, you're only maybe going to get 1 or 2 max. Now, if your channel is more established, you can get away with shorter titles, and obviously they look better, they look more streamlined, but I would still caution you that even if you have somewhat of an established channel, go closer to the longer tail than the shorter tail title. It's going to pay off in dividends in long evergreen content, because you want to think of this as your opportunity to collect passive views once you get your video uploaded, right? Think evergreen titles that are going to bring you long extended traffic over the days, months, years, and potentially decades if YouTube's around that long to come. So think evergreen titles. Now I use TubeBuddy. I'll make sure to link TubeBuddy in this actual lecture for you. It will be linked over on the right somewhere. So I'm circling it like it's going to be here, but obviously you can't see it. It's to the right. If I go like this, to the right. My head's probably moving to the left too, because you're watching me the other direction, which is kind of funny now, but it's to the right over this way. And if you look on this actual lecture in the right-hand side of Udemy, if you're watching this on Udemy, then you'll see the resources button on that actual lecture. You can click that, download the actual resource, and that will have the TubeBuddy link in it if you want to get TubeBuddy. Now, if you're watching this on my website, then that will be either linked directly above as a link or directly below. It just depends on where you're watching it. Now, that said, I want to jump in and show you how I actually do this. So, TubeBuddy is a great basically app that you can download for Google Chrome that's going to help you basically do keyword research and a number of other things, but I use it the most for Keyword Explorer and basically creating my titles and also finding good tags to put my description and my tags as well. So I literally I don't just preach this, I do this every single video. So let me show you an example of it. Now, Keyword Explorer is a tool that comes free in TubeBuddy. Now you can get the free version of TubeBuddy. You can also pay for the TubeBuddy. I have TubeBuddy. I think it's like the Platinum Premium or whatever it is. I don't even know what it is. TubeBuddy, I could find out. Legend, there we go. So you can get the free version of TubeBuddy though, and Keyword Explorer, the same function actually comes with it in the free version. So I highly recommend that you go through that link and download TubeBuddy if you don't already. This is literally what I do to rank keywords in the title, in the description, and in the tags. So I was just creating a video for YouTube not too long ago, about 2 hours ago, on Mercari, right? So let's use the example of Mercari. If you don't know what Mercari is, it's basically like a reselling marketplace, kind of like eBay, right? So let's think of eBay. Let's say we're going to drop ship for, we're going to create an eBay or a Mercari drop shipping video, right? So we need to come up with some good keywords, because we don't just want to call the video something on a whim, right? We don't want to just call it the best Mercari drop shipping strategy of 2019. Could that potentially rank? Yeah, but you're guessing. You don't want to guess. You want to be sure. So let's play around with some keywords, and we'll form a title that has good keywords in it so that we can rank for evergreen, extended potential views in our title, right? And you can use this for your description. You can also use this for your tags as well, but this is specifically for the title. So let's see like Mercari drop shipping, just to kind of show you. And we'll do a space with it between drop shipping. And it's going to show me exactly what the score analysis and what it thinks it is, right? So how much search volume is that term getting? What's the competition for that term? Are a lot of people actually potentially ranking for it? And what is my channel's optimization strength based on how many views and subscribers I have, right? So this is obviously not very good. It's a 23 out of 100. It's a fair ranking. There's not that much search volume for Mercari dropshipping, although the good thing about this is there's not that many people potentially trying to rank for this keyword either, and obviously I have optimization strength, so that's a good thing. Now let's try to kill the space, and we'll go from there. Now that's poor. A lot more people are trying to rank for that. Actually, nobody's really trying to rank for that either, but there's not that much search volume. So let's play around with this and think, okay, Mercari drop shipping, how to drop ship on Mercari. And let's try that one. Now that's a little bit better. It's fair. There's not that much search volume, although there's a little bit more, and there's still not that much competition, and my optimization strength is still pretty solid. So let's think of something else now. So you'll see too here that you'll get some suggested things. So how to sell on Mercari. Let's try that one. That's also fair. So how about How about selling on Mercari made easy? How about Mercari, sell more on Mercari? And that's finally a decent one. So now we're finally getting to the good ones, right? So there's still not that much search volume, but I have not that much competition and good optimization strength. So let's try how to sell more on Mercari. And that's even better now. Now there's a little bit more search volume. How about more Mercari sales? More Mercari sales. And that's a little bit worse. So now if we search retail dropshipping, we notice that that's not terrible, right? It's got more search volume, although there is a little bit of competition there, and my optimization strength is pretty good. So one of the videos that I actually did recently, and I'll pop a picture of it up on the screen for you to see, is a video on retail dropshipping on Mercari. So I can take this keyword, if that's the type of video I was going to create, right, and we'll take it into Word, and we'll formulate it. Now, obviously, you want a better one than this. You want one that's in the green, and you can play around with this a little bit more. But for the sake of not wasting your time and doing this too much, I just want to kind of show you how it works. So what I would basically come through, I'd say, okay, this is a good one right here. Now let's try to find another one, right? Sell more, more Mercari sales. More sales on Mercari. And that's pretty decent too. So what I might want to do without wasting too much of your time, I'd obviously go through and find two good green ones, but let's just take this and kind of mesh it into a title. Now we have two good long tail keywords that we can make into our title for evergreen long-term views and traffic, right? So I might say, you know, these are the two keywords right here, right? So I might say how to get more sales on Mercari with retail dropshipping. Boom, and there's your title for your video. Now, I didn't just come up with that out of the blue. I'm not just guessing that that might potentially work and might potentially bring traffic. No, we literally searched with TubeBuddy Keyword Explorer all the data, and we found two good keywords to stuff into our title. And this is something that anybody can do. Like I said, it's 100% free. This is just an example of how to do it, but I've done this countless times, video after video after video, and sometimes I'll stuff like 2 or 3 in there, sometimes I'll get 4 or 5, and sometimes it's just one that's really, really good. It's up to you how long you want to search, how much you want to play around with certain keywords that fit your potential title and your niche topic, but this is a highly effective way to potentially rank for evergreen titles and then bring long-term traffic to your video, because if you know that these two potential keywords that people are searching for are bringing decent search volume and there's not that much competition and you have good optimization strength, then over the long haul, so every month, months from now, a year from now, that's going to bring you extended views that you wouldn't have otherwise gotten if you just titled it How to Dropship on Mercari or Mercari Dropshipping Made Simple, right? There you're guessing. With this, you know. All right, so let's talk about of your YouTube description and how to basically optimize it for search and suggested so you can bring more views, more subs, etc., etc., etc. So first and foremost, I want to touch on the fact that this is super overlooked. This is the number one thing. Well, if not the number one thing, it's one of the number one things that I see across the board that nobody is doing and nobody is capitalizing on. And this is something that I've learned from top YouTubers